Hello everyone, this is your Imperial Royal Majesty Emperor Candy, Cost of One Canada here, and today we are back with another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. We have a 1 versus 1 land battle. I'm playing as Iceni, my opponent is playing as Lucid. I was the host and I explicitly said the rules to be no artillery, 2 pikemen, and 4 missile unit max, and 7 of the same unit max. He violated 2 of the 3 rules. First of all, you can see he has 3 levy pikemen. Nope, those are not theospheres. Those are levy pikemen, and you will see that he has something else. So my army going over here really quick. I have 3 veteran riders, 2 levy freemen, 2 swordband, 7 chosen swordband. My general's in a heroic noble. I have 4 Britain slinger, and I have 1 hidden chariots. My opponent has 3 Hellenic Cataphract, 3 Levy Pikemen, 1, 2, 3, 4 Thorax Swords, 2 Eastern Spearmen with 2 Chevrons, or 1 of them with 1, and 1 Hillman. He also has 4 Syrian Archers. Maybe he has more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. He can have 3 more units hidden in these woods. Who knows? Well, let's start the battle. Advance a bit. Alright, moving up. Well, moving up. What do we see here? Another archers. Now we have 5 Syrian heavy archers against my Britain. 4 Britain slingers. Right, max rule of 4 missile. He violated another one. He's actually got only 18 units and he got his other cataphract right there. Unless he has a Hillman somewhere, but I don't see it, so I'm not going to affirm that he's a Hillman. He's a pike center and thorax on the flanks. Pretty simple, because usually your opponent would avoid the pikes. I have a thin line of the chosen swordband backed up by some other melee infantry. If they were to ever break, a chosen swordband would probably lose the thorax sword on melee on land battle. So to get getting a bit close, I think I start shooting at his general or something. And my original plan on the sides, putting the cavalry that close to the spear, was that get my cavalry in to tie down his cataphracts in, and I get my spear in to sort of peel out. It doesn't really work out that well. You'll see what I mean by that in a second. No, I'm not gonna get some hits off his general. I'm getting some hits off his archers. He's gonna start shooting in that. Well, I'm slingers. I'm inferior slingers, so I'm probably gonna lose this. At least that's what I expected. But I was gonna use as much of this ammunition as possible, because archers actually have 10 less ammunition than slingers. Over here I see that he's in the woods, so I try to catch him off guard, but I don't think he buys that and he charges me instead. Let's check. Yep, look at that, he just gets charging me. And I'm pretty sure he just nullified my pilot and 30 kills already. I'm baiting his general. There you go. There's the rocks hitting his general. I don't think it kills any yet because they do have an armor of 90. And I'm gonna get this swordband over to help with the Hellenic Cataphract. I have to keep this veteran spear in place or else it can just run back. But I do, or not veteran spear, veteran rider in place, but it's my swordbands and I can pull back because they're medium, they can hold for a bit. Or maybe even win. He's trying to pull up some spearmen. Since spearmen can easily die to charge, so I try to do this, but my read doesn't really work that well. Now, he has barely taken any significant losses, and I've lost approximately 1 sling unit already. All my micros are currently focused on that. Actually, his cataphract's actually losing with 100 kills, but not getting a chevron because his kills are pretty cheap. Veteran riders and lovely freemen. Do I get the charge off the Eastern Spearman? No, I don't. I just get caught up. This Spearman will easily beat Never mind, they do have bonus versus large, as you can see there. Yep, but the respond in time, and I think I try to pull it back, and I try to go for, yep, the archers now. They're melting my slinger. The moment I have the other one I baited earlier, then he doesn't pay attention, so I couldn't get his archers. Now I do have my chariots. I'm trying to sneak around without noticing. Then unfortunately got revealed. So bands are getting quite a nice season of kills against Cataphract or Spearman with, you know, Cataphracts are down to 50 men. Managed to get into his very expensive Syrian heavies. So 80 kills already. He does have a pipeline I have to avoid a bit, or else, well, my cavalry is gonna die. And over here, yep, I engage in the same thing. My levy freeman on the left already routed, so I had to pull up my swordband in, and now I'm pulling back my event rider. Because I pulled my swordband in, his Cataphract did not get the charge on the swordband. And Eastern Spearman doing a little bit of push through, but whatever. It just, maybe he wasn't paying attention. I wouldn't call that a push through. But he's not for land battle, and so he wouldn't get a charge out of the swordband, so it's gonna go immediately past his charge bonus up to his melee defense, and then it's gonna crack his health and get into his units. I think he does manage to catch some of my Veteran Riders, although I did get pretty much 2 full units of archers. Surprisingly, he hasn't taken out all my archers yet. I still have 2 units and 1 pretty depleted unit. My lovely freeman does come back. And I have my swordband here still winning. That Eastern Spearman should lose, and I should be able to... nope, he's pulling back his 2 units, so I should be able to get some kills there. 39, I think that's all I'm gonna get. 200 kills on his Cataphract, 1 chevron. Not too shabby. Red and Rider's trying to get into his Syrian heavies, but unfortunately I get stopped by some Pila from the thorax swords. I don't realize when I pull back a little bit too late. I already ate the Pila with my heads. So then I think it went a little bit too far, and he get charges and that one just dies. I pulled in some chosen sword over here to quickly deplete the Cataphract, so I'm slinging rocks at it, and it's the general didn't do well. The other one got 206 kills, another chevron. Not bad, but general just, I focused him down immediately. He moved up all of his archers to try to counter my chariots. I'm gonna put him back for the meantime. My chosen sword bands are having a great time up against these Alona Cataphracts, and I even get some peel off of them. But I do think I end up starting to pull back. My rocks are just missing because I have them on guard mode. This freeman got 24 kills. So my swordman is losing, but is definitely getting some of the Cataphracts. 126 kills on the swordman, 46, not bad. Now, let's check his archers. He has a full unit, 2 full units. Let's just say 3 full unit of archers left. I have 2 slingers left. Could probably pull this off, as he should be very low on ammunition now. He still has his mainline pikes, his thorax swords, some Cataphract, and a helmet. Let's take a moment of pause here. If I were Seleucid, I would, first of all, I am going to take my luck and charge in my chariots here and try to do as much damage as possible. So I was Seleucid, I would want to counter that by, first of all, not placing the archers, because I'm sorry if you get eaten by chariots. These are even heavy chariots. Place my Eastern Spearman and my helmet behind that, and I would put my Eastern Spearman in square formation. If the enemy chariot was gonna come that way, and then I would place my thorax behind like that. Or I could even shift my pikes, because chariots can't get through pikes on the front. Now then, let's say they just managed to speed through the Eastern Spearman and helmet without them using their Pila, then I would still be faced with the helmet Pila, and or the thorax was Pila, and if that didn't kill me yet, then he can move up the pikes and pull back the rest. Now then, stuff here are going to be pretty fast paced. He does miss micro and moves his cataphracts a bit too far, so I'm going to focus it down. Yep, that's the end for that cataphract. It does not route actually, because it does have a morale of 70. It does not route immediately, but it's pretty much useless at this point. We may get like 10 or 20 kills from another charge. And we're having a second missile trade-off. I'm targeting his most Chad unit, whatever you want to call that. And I got the Glorious. Yep, he tries to stop with his disfavor, but they are moving and not in his preparation. Got the Glorious Chariot charge, come on. And they're throwing fire Appeal, and unfortunately they get some volley, but I don't think they get any kills. Just have 20, and that's 50 kills already. And then I'm just gonna mob my way through. Oops, I actually lost 3, but 86 kills, 90. It's a lot. And I'm moving up my slingers over here. Everything he's focused on is chariot. I should have attacked. And also focused on my chariots. I have 170 kills of my chariots. About to get a chevron. I'm getting some backs of them. Zack, so it won't look pretty for them. And I'm getting even more archers. 191 kills on my chariots, and I'm racking up even more. That's 210 over here. I'm at down to 11 chariots. I'm just moving wherever I want, because that's what you do with chariots. If you just let them sit there, they'll die. And 260 chariots. I don't know why that one I think burned, but it's wavering, but it's already at 300 kills. Looks like I'm not actually that rusty with the chariot. It actually does end up routing, not before taking 300 and let's see, my total kills amount to 333. So for now, if they come back, I can still get into the rear. But I pretty much cleared away his missiles. Now my 2 slingers can have their fun blasting down the 2 poor remaining Syrian heavies. They're not going to have a good time because they do lack in number now. Actually, there's 1 other unit left. I do eventually catch up my micro and move up my infantry line. Push up his, because it does not look like he's gonna attempt to pursue my chariot in case it come back. Cataphracts actually like cavalry heavy, anything heavy. Well, not anything heavy, but spears and cavalry shock or melee cap are good against chariot. He should have placed his depleted one here, just so if my chariot is gonna come, it can just stop it in time before getting into the rear, because it's pretty depleted. It's gonna send the other one, but I'm gonna just avoid it, and it does come back. So I'm going to be getting a few kills from the rear too. This one is getting PLUD from 2 units, and that is going to be pretty much the end. 2 units left. That's not gonna survive, and I'm shooting. Yep, those ones routed too. I'm wavering bigger, but I do have a 70 morale, so I should be able to pull this off. He's charging his infantry line, but my Pila has something to say about it, and that's 30 men down. This one didn't get Pila, unfortunately. That one lost 20 men, or yeah, just 30 men. And well, there goes my chariot. We'll see how much kills in mass total, about 300 or something. I don't think the 400 mark, but I would like if it hit the 400. I did not get the charge off, unfortunately. I have a 30 charge on it, so that is going to be a pity. That's hard, so that one is going to lose over here, but the ones getting a charge bonus are gonna win, or that's just I have more flanking around with these somewhat depleted units, and I have my slingers slinging the pikes, which I pull back from them. Pikes are hard to use in the land battle. I personally have not mastered them, even with 2,000 hours of gameplay. But yeah, I see him trying to come over here from here, some shield wall just to like swollen the I think whatever. He's gonna go for my generals. I'm gonna pop all the battle rhythm, headhunt, shield wall, and my does come in effect in time. I lose 7 men from the charge, but I got 7 off Pila. I'm losing more men, that's just 12 men, 13, but I'm gonna end up getting back with my increased melee attack. I'm gonna charge them back with the chosen swordman to hold them in place. And my heroic nobles are gonna be punching back. Yep, there it goes, that's 1 more. 2 more, 70 the stuff are boosted by the headhunt now, and I'm somehow losing, but that's already a chevron for me. So that I'm gonna easily beat Levy Pikes without any support, and I've cleared this fight so I can just come over and wipe the rest of Seleucid out of the way. This, my friends, is why you don't cheat, because you always, well, you could win sometimes with cheating, but when you lose, you devastatingly lose. And to know this person did not read the rules. He responded to me in chat. He asked the rules, I gave him the rules, and he said, okay. And I'm gonna hit the back of this Lovey Pikeman, and it's going to rout. Eric Noble is catching some cataphracts. 223 kills, not bad, but that will be the end. You can see Thoraxoids are winning against Chosen Swords, but I do hit the rear of this one. And the army lost his shit coming pretty quickly, and this battle is over. Let's take a look at the kills really quickly. So I lost 13,000 and killed 2,000. I actually had killed 50 friendly fire, probably from sling fire. Two of my slingers did really great. Two of them did not. Those are the two at the end. His archers just he just kind of wasted them, and plus he took more, and his pikes he just also wasted them. Lovey Pikemen would usually be placed to switch a unit. For example, Thorax Swords against a Heroic Noble, and you would put the Lovey Pikeman in and pull the Thorax Sword back, so the Heroic Noble would be after a chase order on the Thorax Swords and not an attack order on Lovey Pikeman, which means it's not going to do as effective, and probably Lovey Pikeman will be able to lower it down enough for the Thorax Swords to come back and defeat it. Now 356 kills in my chariot. I've done more, but it's not bad. One of my veteran riders that got into the archers, because veteran archers are just like citizen cap, but a little bit slightly better. They don't really perform much. This one is an exception. It's like a gamble, but these two against Cataphract, no chance. This one actually had some chance. It actually looked like if this Cataphract smashed this one, this Cataphract smashed this one, well, this one beat the crap out of that one. It looks kind of like that. Interesting. And his Cataphract, he wasted one of them, got good kills with two of them. Look, I got the same amount of kills with something that cost twice as less, so, you know, it would have been probably better off with just some citizen cavalry. One or two Cataphract 3 would be just overkill. And then plus, Suicide doesn't have that great of a cavalry roster. And then Chosen Sword doing pretty tough overall. These two against Thorax Swords, they only do well because they all get the charge Levy Freeman. Freeman things, that one got the Pila, and Swordbound doing impressive. His Spearman and Hillman didn't do well. And Thorax Swords just got wrecked by chariots in general. Anyways, that is going to be it for this episode of The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly. Take care and see ya. Bye-bye.